In this video, we will cover 3 WAPV system strategies in a practical way without delay. Remembering that you can use the WAPV system in a discretionary and objective manner, here we will address the 3 strategies objectively. We separate the strategies into 3 categories: preserved, moderate, and aggressive. These names were given according to the number of times they appear. After this little introduction, let's get started. To use the conservative strategy, we will use the force and weakness indicator in histogram format. To validate the conservative purchasing strategy, we must have, at least for green histograms, then 1 red histogram. The entry trigger is when the high of the previous candle is broken. One thing I forgot to mention is that all 3 strategies work on any time frame. When we are looking for sales, we need to have, at least for red histograms, then a green histogram. Now let's see some examples of this strategy. As you can see, it is a very simple and objective strategy. Now let's go to the second strategy, moderate strategy. To use this strategy when buying, we need to have a background breakout after the green jack indicator, the green force and weakness, and a VSA signal. Below the candle, the entry is on the breakout of that candle. For a sell operation, we also need the formation of a background, red jack, red force and weakness, and VSA signal above the candle ... The sale is made on the loss of that candle ... Now let's see some examples. Our third strategy is the one that appears most often, which is why it is called aggressive. What it changes in relation to the previous strategy is the trigger candle. In the moderate strategy, the trigger is the candle with the VSA signal. In the aggressive strategy, the entry is made by buying after the breakout of a green candle and selling after the loss of a red candle. Let's see some examples to make it clearer. As you can see, all 3 strategies are objective. They can be used in any time frame. Now let's see where to place the stops and targets. For this, there are some possibilities. Let's start with the stops. Stops can be financial. Based on the financials, they can be below the entry candles or, if possible, whenever possible, behind the jack tracker. For targets, you can use important points on the chart, such as hidden supports if it is a sell, resistances if it is a buy, maximum, minimum, financial or proportional targets, like 1-2 to 1, 3-1, and so on ... An obvious piece of information is that the larger your target, the lower your hit rate. Now that you have our 3 strategies, gain targets, and stop placements in your hands, you just need to apply ... I suggest you start by doing a back test until you choose the best strategy that adapts to your trading profile. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you like the content, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and even more.